Okay, we have started officially, ladies and gentlemen, comrades, and comradesses. Joking. Comrades, a gender neutral word. That's okay, I'm not trying to watch Yellow Jackets on YouTube. Just watching Yellow Jackets right before I started the stream, but now we are into the stream. Why can't you hear him crying? If you don't know what I'm referencing, be glad. One of the saddest moments ever to exist. Salute. And now I can press A. Alright, let me get this link shared around really quickly. Okay, who's ready? I'm super ready. Let's drink a ghost straw mango flavored. I think they changed the flavor a bit. I don't like it as much as I liked it last time I drank it, but it's still good. The sound of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. What's so strange about it? Harry Dubois. Harry Dubois. Yeah, I think it's Harry Dubois. I'll get used to it soon. Tundra, no. Alright, Renee just died. That's not good. I love this song. But was a thought bubble appearing, or was it just me hallucinating? Yeah, it was just a hallucination. Never mind. We're all good. And just to clarify, hallucination is an overstatement, but I assume you guys knew that. I think the chairs were neat in my last time I looked in there. I'm gonna quickly look at what tasks I have. Oh, I should, like, check the police radio. Hey man, let me rock it out. I'm on the radio with Danny and Lisa. Okay.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mod.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. 57th, over.
In the cabin, you see a...
Alright. It's crazy that that inner monologue sound is his actual voice. Like, I thought it was just like an ego of his, not like what he actually sounded like. When he did karaoke, I was like, oh shit, that's actually what he sounds like. Wow. I have to prove my authority to Titus, so. Find more people to talk to about those victims' tattoos, although I don't know who else, because, yeah.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Gendarme.
It's you again. What is it?
It's you again. What is it? Okay, it's locked. We have to increase authority to do that. I don't know. I guess we can talk to Q now. What's up, does Kuno care? I can't do it. That was probably really shitty. I was playing Among Us yesterday, and I was,
Fuck does
talking
Kuno
like...
care? Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Anything to talk to our
Yes?
lieutenant about? Dr. Kuno care.
You're back.
Right,
Good.
I shouldn't talk to her in front of Kim because Kim will get annoyed about my questions about reality. Yeah, there's nothing to do in this apartment. Why did I go into it? Let's see if we talked to that old woman yet about that, about the pail.
The woman looks at nothing, her eyes closed and her lips moving. Girl child, you hear her say. Girl child, girl child.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Okay, no, I already talked to her about all that. I thought I had, but I wasn't 1000% sure. Let's see what's on this island. If there's anything new happening. No, nothing more about the car crash either. Let's see if we can talk to her more.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's up?
She's seeing you. Alright, talk to the old lady.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night.
Okay, I have to put another skill point in suggestion to even do that again, so let's, yeah, I guess we can't do anything about that. I should check out more about that book that I have to read for the Communist Book Club, I guess. A brief look at inframaterialism.
You spend a moment contemplating the cover's slightly unnerving swirl of orange, yellow, and green. You flip forward a few pages until you come upon a chapter titled Mental Projection and Transference. When a community has achieved a sufficiently high degree of revolutionary fervor, inframaterialists believe that second-level effects may be observed. At this second level, certain hyper-revolutionary individuals may even develop the ability to extend their thoughts into material space and vice versa.
Wait, does that mean communists can read minds?
According to inframaterialist theory, yes. Under suitably revolutionary conditions, that is. It's become something of a folk legend that during their final meeting, Nielsen and Mazov didn't speak a single word, preferring to sit in silence with their chamomile tea, reading one another's thoughts.
That's strangely beautiful.
One of the minor tragedies of the late revolutionary period is that few reliable accounts survive. Much of what we know of the communards' activities during this period come from memoirs and second-hand accounts, some only written down decades after the fact, and of dubious authenticity.
So why do these only work for hyper-revolutionary communists?
Because plasm has never been directly observed, the exact mechanism behind these effects remains entirely speculative. In other words, there's no evidence that any of this mind-reading stuff is real. Why are you getting hung up on mechanisms? Open your mind's aperture just a little wider. You're so close to true understanding.
Wait, if there's no evidence plasm exists, how can the theory be true?
Most inframaterialists would argue that the inability of skeptics to detect plasm is simply evidence of their own insufficient revolutionary enthusiasm. There you have it, a perfectly unfalsifiable loop. The theory is impossible to disprove on its own grounds, meaning it's hardly a theory at all. This should be more than enough for a stimulating discussion. That said, if you're still yearning for more, you must. Everyone knows books save their best parts for the end.
Finish the book.
You breeze through the next several sections until you arrive at the final chapter, titled A Communism Above Reality. When a society's revolutionary fervor reaches the third and highest level, inframaterialist theoreticians have postulated that the laws of physics cease to be laws.
Cease to be laws. What do they become then?
More like suggestions, according to some of the SRV's leading inframaterialists. Of course, it's impossible to say what exactly happens under these conditions. No known society has ever achieved the levels of revolutionary enthusiasm the theory seems to require.
Alright.
Some inframaterialists have even argued that it might require more plasm than humanity alone may be capable of producing.
Wait, what are these non-human sources of plasm?
In the SRV, there have been attempts to organize certain species of aquatic mammals, as well as a few of the higher corvids.
There are a really strange group of communists in... I forgot exactly where, I think Chile, but I could be wrong. But they believe that we have to communicate with dolphins to achieve communism. So like, it's a really wacky thing that like, basically like a small town cult who didn't understand communism believed it, but still it's really funny. I think it's Poseidus, that's what it's called.
But as of this writing, only human beings have demonstrated the intellectual capacity for revolutionary communism.
Has has anyone ever gotten close to reaching the third level?
There are numerous stories from Samara involving bandits or fascist mercenaries being levitated by farmers from the most ideologically advanced communes. Of course, few of these incidents have ever been rigorously investigated or substantiated. The form of these stories also recalls several well-known Samoran folk tales, in particular the one commonly known as Clever Oleg and the Flying Magistrate. Among known attempts to channel third-level capabilities, the most well-documented is the curious case of Coalition warship Debutante.
I've got to know what that's about.
It concerns an interesting series of events that took place during the invasion of Revachol. As Coalition forces made landfall, a cadre of Nielsen's most fervent acolytes attempted to compress a Coalition-era static with their collective will. According to Communard law, these acolytes positioned themselves at the top of a redoubt just over the bay of Revachol. From that vantage, they proceeded to visualize pinching Coalition warship Debutante between their fingers, a gesture believed to assist in the extra-physical materialization of their thoughts.
Why didn't they just get some high-powered Merc gear?
The Communards were notoriously under-equipped against the much better-funded Coalition. In any event, it's doubtful even ceramic armor would have altered the outcome. The acolytes, along with the redoubt, were vaporized in an artillery strike before the process could be completed.
That's sad.
It's been said, though, that in the weeks following the battle, the captain of the Debutante noted an increase in incidents of crewmen striking their heads on unexpectedly low bulkheads. Of course, colorful anecdotes only scratch the surface of what inframaterialists believe may be possible in a truly third-level society.
What would a third-level society even look like?
Some have theorized that such a society would be fundamentally unrecognizable, lacking many of the institutions we typically take for granted in advanced societies, including organized governments, financial institutions, and law enforcement. Did that book just say there's no place for you in this future? Others have argued that people living under third-level conditions will be immune to such infirmities as hunger, disease, and mental illness. In some of his later writings, Nielsen himself speculated about the potential for an extra-physical architecture that disregards the laws of bourgeois physics and instead relies on the revolutionary faith of the people for structural integrity.
Meaning the buildings stay up because the people believe they'll stand up?
Precisely. Nielsen observed that the financial system operates on the same principle of faith. So why not an architectural system? On the following page, you come across a few black and white reproductions from Nielsen's own notebooks. One sketch depicts a government ministry shaped like a great inverted pyramid, a hectare in width at the top, balanced atop foundations the size of common apartments. Another depicts a leaning tower wrapped in a dramatic helix. The caption beneath it reads, "The Tower of History." Something about that tower looks awfully familiar. Could it be that's what the students were trying to recreate with the matchboxes?
Wait, but if the people stop believing and the buildings collapse?
In the corner of one of the reproduced notebook pages, you can make out the following words, written in Nielsen's distinctive slashing script. A state that has lost the faith of its people has forfeited the right to exist.
Plausible or not, there's something beautiful about this idea. Is there any more?
There is no more. You've reached the outer theoretical limits of communism, and in less than 200 pages. If you'd like to read further, may we recommend a brief look at Occidental architecture?
Put the book away. Ah, is that something new? The beams are splintered, bridge that didn't collapse on its own, artillery broke it.
That patch of reeds over there It's a great place to hide something, kind of out of the way, being so close to the water.
What is this about?
Nothing, just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving you there, by the old boy bobbing in the water. Time to go.
See if there's anything hidden in there.
There's nothing else to...
No, nothing.
There's some tear, an empty...
Yeah, no, I already looked through all of that. Let's go to the drug den club church. The prayer book has been left open. Excerpts from her Elysium Litany of Love.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
I wanted to talk some more about this place.
Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to talk of?
You said that as a carpenter yourself?
I don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner and a leveller. Made me a bit manic, you know. I regret the time I dedicated to that profession and that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore side dance community these days.
You're not going to ask me how I knew?
Why? You're a cop. I carry carpentry tools.
How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Something more fundamental. You mean the sound anomaly?
Maybe. Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world, perishing.
What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm not just a cop, I'm an art cop.
Art of core.
Okay, and what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Marriage is shit, yeah.
Right. Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green moss. It was probably white and gold with light red flower motives. Part of you, assumed to be lost to nerve damage, knows this style to be Ubi DeLoreanism.
Is there such a thing as Ubi DeLoreanism? Or did I just make that up?
Good catch, Art Cop. The herdsmen of the Ubi Sun Islands came here on the first boats. Their flowery version of DeLoreanism could be what we're standing in.
The Ubi are known for their partiality to socialism and sheep. They come from an island called Ubi Suant, drifting in the Pale off the coast of Vespa. It's the only place in the world that has a question mark in its name. Things are not well there. It's an island of poverty, an anthroponetic collapse.
Let's talk about something else, Noid.
Sure.
Take care, Noid.
Welcome back.
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
Is your real name Jermaine?
Dark hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate, in your heart that's alone, and in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
It needs more bass.
What?
And a melody. A good melody is what makes the song really stick, so that you can't get it out of your head anymore.
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I don't know. I was thinking you would know.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about Nordic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
Alright, I'll see. No, Kim has interesting taste in music, so I'm going to say it. Okay, I'll look into it. In an official capacity, it's up to the police to make the beats go harder.
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Fan 8's jam. Yeah, maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea. Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman!
Alright, goodbye, Egghead. Alright, let's go to the pawn shop and finally have, like, something to do. Oh, I thought I pressed the buttons. There we go. Now I finally interacted with that door. Alrighty. Time to go to the pawn shop. Gonna quickly search that thing just because he thinks that someone's hiding something in them.
There's nothing else to do with it.
Nope. I'm sure one of them will have something hiding in it, and it's gonna be interesting.
All the old boomboxes are there, blinking and waiting to whirl. All but one, yours.
Ask him if he has any tapes.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
We'll find a tape for the Melody King, or whatever he wants to be called.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers try.
Oh, there's something new to investigate here. There wasn't before.
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain. Bronze-colored ribbons
Those are really funny
are
options.
caught in its branches, fluttering
Oh,
in
there's
the
a tape in
breeze.
the glasses.
With slow and deliberate motions, pulling, bending, and unraveling, you manage to extricate the magnetic tape from the branches. It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to respool it, so that you could hear what's on the tape. Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
What's the tape for?
It's for Egghead. I promised to make his Van Eyck's jam hit a bit harder. Maybe this tape can help.
How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it?
I think at least one of the ravers would know how to fix a broken tape if they want to set up a nightclub.
You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street. We shouldn't waste our time.
I think I'm in chapter 1, so I'm on day 5. I'm on the Communist Book Club's stuff.
Good idea. He might have the tools. The tape projector in the pawn shop uses similar tape.
Trying to get, what's it called? The signature from that one lady. Why does he think a Phasma's up there?
All the old boom.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Hey, do you know how to fix this?
You mean re-spool it? Yeah, I do, but
Great. Could you do it, please? This is important. I need to be able to play this tape for someone.
I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty worthless.
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
Worthless? It's not worthless, Roy. This could be the next big thing for the local dance music scene.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you know that old church down the coast?
Yes. What about it?
I helped some young ravers turn that place into a nightclub, and they play these weird beats there, which they call hypnotic music.
Is it any good? The music, I mean.
No, that's the thing. You can't believe how unbelievably thin the beat is. There's nothing to it, no bass. It just goes zook, zook, zook. But this tape could make it hardcore.
Man, you're really invested in this. Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand and coughs. You know these visuals would look super cool in the church.
Hey, those visuals you've got there would look great in the church.
Yeah, I bet they would. All those lights in a massive church hall. A sanctuary filled with hand-picked positive photons. There would be no room for sadness in such a place. It's a brilliant vision.
You and me, we could make this all become true. Mankind needs this.
Yeah, man, no. I rather like this place happy too. You know, where I work. This tape is all I can do for you and your friend's nightclub project.
There's no way to turn this around, I'm afraid.
Wait, this took more than just a few moments. That was at least 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was. Respooling isn't that difficult, although I had to mend the tape in a few places. Anyhow, it's yours now.
Well, thanks for the help.
Yeah, my pleasure. I'll do what I can for true passion projects. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take responsibility. Okay.
I have other business to take care of now. Let's see if we can listen to the tape on our thing first. If not, that's okay. I guess I can't just, like, hit the use button for that. Oh well. I guess we can. I don't know why that's funny. He's just running through the whole city like that. Don't call Abigail. Alright, egghead.
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
I found this reel of tape. Maybe you can use it to hard up Ike's jam.
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
A hand on his ear, he listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
No, actually, I found it tangled up in a hawthorn tree.
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
Ready. Let's see if this is good or bad.
Whoa! Hear that? The signs match perfectly! Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper!
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
Do what? I just found a random tape and brought it to Egghead. He's just incredibly good at remixing.
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody, like a folk song, and you just found the original piece that inspired him to create this jam? That would explain why it fits so well.
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration from folk songs. Maybe he lives in Martinez and just threw away part of his song because he thought it wasn't good enough?
I think it's just happenstance, chaos in action, contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well. Something mysterious is going on here.
Andre's got it. Sounds like a local folk song got remixed. Or... Man. Let's go with logic.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits! Bring up the volume!
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that? Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
What if we use that crazy sound assault from Suna's experiment, but tamed it, made it a pulse?
Oh! Oh! But how?
What about that compressor Andre was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel processing?
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper hardcore!
Alright, I'm gonna equip any clothing items that give me more, interfacing. I guess I have +1 more interfacing. It's a white check, so I can just do it again if
Bzz, 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 goes the track in the background, never ending. You can't grasp what's missing, but you can try to make something up anyway.
just make it up. No way this speed freak can tell the difference.
You scrape the moldy recesses of your brain for some technological sounding jargon. It'll impress the large-headed speed freak. Isn't that what real artists do? Make it up as they go along.
I don't know the technical term, but it needs less zoop zoop.
Yeah! Pump up the bazoot bazoot!
It's hard to say for sure, but the digital throbbing seems ever so slightly louder than before.
Alright, goodbye, egg.
The mother of humanism stands above you.
See if
Yes,
she has any.
what is it?
Ooh.
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
Suna. It is the origin point of the Pale.
What?
The swallow. It's how it starts. It's baby Pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
No. We are 20 meters from the very edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you. You have her full, undivided attention. The lieutenant's, too. He takes his glasses off.
Then what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
It's less than nothing. The final rest state of her reality. Imagine if all this, spread your hands, never was.
Then the Pale is...
Simply a gradient.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here and the Pale is not.
One day, when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes, like a cancer or a mold, erupting in points inside the world.
This is one of those places.
According to this, how long?
Until it starts swallowing? It's already started. Starting with the sound.
And information, causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data?
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM...
It didn't form in a church. The church formed around it.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers.
Yes, acting on an instinctual level or religious practices we've forgotten.
I have considered the same. The bad news is there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of
Oh
the solar
shit.
settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
All the failed businesses in the doomed commercial area, all the failure in Martinez.
you think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development?
All the failed businesses and ideologies, there's something wrong here.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
I should let the people working in there know about this. They might be affected.
You mean Plaisance and the dice maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up.
No, just a dice maker. I don't think Plaisance would survive this information. But you know what? Actually, I gotta say yes, both of them deserve to know.
Then go tell them.
I think I've had this thought before, that's how I know.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
One day, all the world will be like that 2-millimeter hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window, cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest? Some of this I can use to start to explain this to
This
the
is
rest
getting
of the
kind of terrifying.
Maybe I'll sound mad, but
Ma'am, you will certainly sound mad.
one more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
The club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together.
I wouldn't go so far as to...
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthropomedic detection to perform in this district.
I do have one mystery that still needs solving. The radio ghost in the doomed commercial area's electric doorbell.
The creepy woman! We were wondering about that when we worked there, but I had completely forgotten about it ever since. It must be anthroponetic crosstalk, the one you get in radios and long-distance calls. Now it makes sense, with the pail right on the doorstep.
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio all the time.
Anthroponetic crosstalk?
It's quite common, actually. When the signal gets routed through pail, all kinds of irregularities take place. You may hear snippets of someone else's conversation, or the voice of your former lover, or an echo of an event that took place 100 years ago. Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong to. You could hear anything.
That makes sense. Thanks for explaining that to me.
Anytime.
Right, I'll let you work in peace now. I must quickly use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I am okay. Back. I just had to go to the bathroom really quickly, but I'm done. So let's proceed. I'm gonna switch bag. Crowbar. Pry bar, I mean. Alright, what are my new tasks? Right, I go to that doomed commercial building and warn everybody there. I remember. Doctor's tune care. I don't know. That's gonna be my note vocals. Then it's gonna be really obnoxious. It's gonna be a terribly replicated accent too. It's because I spent last night playing Among Us and typing into chat like Kuna would. I reported a body in Among Us and then they asked like where was it and I said fuck this Kuna cat. Of course like that got me like banned from but it was worth it because it was funny as fuck. And I'll keep doing that until someone gets the reference. Is that someone else down there? No, that's just I need to zoom in to see what that is. I said that Renee died, but part of me like expected it, saw it coming. I forgot what exactly he said, but like he made it sound like he's at the end of his life. But no, I'm not going there. I'm going to this building here. And I better grab a flashlight. Alright, we shall warn the dice maker first.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I think I found the actual source of the curse.
I thought we agreed that the curse isn't real.
Yes, well about that.
I'm listening.
There's a 2 millimeter hole in reality located in a church on the other side of the canal. I think it may be related to the Pale.
Excuse me? A 2 millimeter hole in reality? This can't be true.
I'm afraid it is, ma'am. Sona Lukanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this? So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed, it's the entire world.
Damn, so she thought. So she really did think the area was cursed and was just coping. I was kind of thinking that because of like how like she was reacting about her dice. Like there's part of her that seems hopeful, and I'm sure she's still getting business, but like she's definitely not wealthy. Otherwise, she would have people helping her make those dice. Ah, fuck! I accidentally kicked my iPad over when I scooted further in on the couch. Let me just get my iPad back up. This thing set up. Oh, things can stop falling over. So let me just quickly rearrange myself so I can be like warm enough not to freeze to death because I'm kind of freezing. Ah, fuck. Let me just. Oh no, no, okay, good. Second, I thought I would have to reset the site because sometimes music stops if anything gets like even touched. But the site's still working. Everything is intact. Grabbing my remote. Continue.
She looks outside the window where daylight has filled the yard.
Don't worry about it. You've been doing fine so far. I'm sure it's nothing.
You mean considering the fact that the world is collapsing on my porch? In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting that she was so, like, intrigued when I said, actually, I found the answer to the curse, because she seemed to be very doubtful of any curses. And I agreed, and I don't think it is a curse, and I don't think the cause of failed business is actually blood. No sane person would ever put their head in such a machine. Oh, the hair machine. That's funny. Alright, let's talk to this lady.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Blazens, I have to tell you, I have something to tell you. I've found the actual source of doom.
What do you mean, actual source? I thought this issue was resolved.
My investigation has led me to discover a 2 mm entropic hole in reality. That's the source of doom, both in the commercial area and in Martinez.
A what?
A tiny hole in reality. It may be connected with the Pale, an origin point of sorts. It would explain why, historically, so many things have ended up in failure here in Martinez.
Ma'am, what he's saying is true. We found an anthroponetic anomaly in the small Pinewood church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking good.
But that's not in any of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect my bookstore from that?
Tell her the truth. It's out of her hands.
You can't protect it. Not against the Pale. Close up the shop and try to get as far away from this thing as possible.
Close the shop? But it's all I have. No, there must be a way. Thank you for your help in any case. You're welcome back here any time.
Farewell for now, book peddler. I feel kind of sad telling her all that. Let's see if we should talk to the kid or not.
Every snowflake is like a little gift from the sky.
And then it says she's shivering as she's saying that. I don't know if she actually agrees with what she just said. She probably just read it from one of the books. Let's talk to Q now.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Well, right, there's nothing else.
Kuno doesn't.
I keep feeling like there's like something else to tell them, and there isn't any. I also feel like I should be able to walk under that shed. I should equip the bag so I can pick up items. Maybe this guy knows something about the Pale for all I know. Let's see if he does.
Now it's turning into a kind of a...
Never mind. We can talk to, our friend Everett. We still haven't met his twin brother, and I'm curious about who he is.
The payphone hangs mute.
No random phone numbers to call this time. What about
This is the Night
dead
Watchman's
friends?
booth. The name of
Yeah, no. Nothing. Nothing else. We maybe should tell Everett about the pail. That might be a good idea.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Can we go over a few concerning details?
Most certainly, Harry.
No.
By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
Joyce has more about the pail, and now Kim will probably tolerate me talking to her about the pail now that it's part of the case. Kind of. Kind of something more important than the case anyway, but like, yeah.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna...
Nothing new to talk to him about. Excuse me. Oh no, Frodo's running over. What is Frodo gonna do? See if we should talk to that
the
glowing
door
guy.
seems to be locked.
It's probably this guy's fault! Yes, it's this guy's fault, definitely. We need to kill that guy ASAP. Otherwise, yep. I don't think Tim would agree to doing that, but... Alrighty, let's go talk to Joyce. It's funny that Joyce and Everett loves just, getting gossiped about.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything. Glad to have been of assistance. I fear I've told you all I know. Is there anything
Okay,
else
never
I can help
mind.
you with?
Nothing more to talk to her about. I thought there might be, but no. Let's see what the quest actually says, unless it's all the way done. We're not gonna tell that old guy about the fact that the world is straight up ending. Want him to be in peace while he mourns his friend and, like, their shared girlfriend situation. Don't call Abigail! I want to talk to the Don't Call Abigail guy again, just cause. But we gotta know after something. I forgot what. I think we go back to that church. I need to pop my back.
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
Let's see if Andre has anything new to say.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye,
Let's,
officer.
wear all the clothes that increase that. Saviour or something. I haven't actually read what it says. The cool thing that starts with S and is yellow. Yellow skills. Well, I guess it's plus
Oh,
one.
hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and dream of the
It's
shapes
okay,
your
it's
body
fun,
should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity and emotion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen?
That's it for
Goodbye,
now.
officer.
I should walk in there and do speed when I'm not near Kim. Okay, no, that was just a light hitting me. It was not a thought bubble. Alrighty.
There's nothing else to do with the trap.
No. Man, that suggestion is gonna irk me forever, even though I think it's probably not gonna ever be anything now. But, like, just in case it isn't gonna check those boxes whenever I see them, just 'cause, why not? Kim, I have anything to say?
Yes?
I want to talk to Kim more. Tell me about the
What do
case
you want
again.
to know?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
That's all I needed for now.
The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It doesn't look like he wants the case to be more mysterious.
Actually, I have all I need from you.
Good.
Nothing. I only know about this because I saw a meme about it, but apparently the away animations, if you're away for long enough, they give each other uppies. Like, they, stand together and, carry each other on each other's backs. Kind of like me and my brother, we crack each other's backs this way, where we, one of us is, I get to crack his back anymore because I have a hernia, but when that hernia gets repaired, I can crack people's backs. So Tyler can't crack his back anymore though, because he's 6'5" and 300 pounds. So. Not being rude to say it, just basic physical. I am pretty tall for a woman though, and I can get pretty strong, but even so, probably not a good idea for at least another year until gone a year without surgeries, heart attacks, sepsis, all that shit. I kind of been through it with medical shit lately. Oh, this was the one he was talking about, thinking there's something inside of it.
There's nothing else to do.
Nope. Even that, there was nothing else to do. It's still crazy to me that that inner monologue is Harry's actual voice. Just kidding, he actually has Comrade Scar's voice. Yeah. Why has he been talking to his son right there for 4 days straight?
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
Let's see if there's anything to be said about that.
You see, a once bright mural towering, a slogan used to
It's really hard to tell what places I can climb up and what places I can't. I don't know if that's deliberate or if it's because I just have bad eyesight. Or because I'm just fucking dumb. One of those three might be the answer. Night call Abigail.
Don't call Abigail.
Let's interview him, see what happens. Hey, I'm on an important official investigation. I demand you answer my questions.
There's no use yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting, hacking cough.
Where am I? What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Don't call.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
That's... Tight call, Abigail. I want to know who this Abigail is. We'll probably find out since this game was designed for nosy people. Because you're a detective. Like, a detective is a great way to, like, make a, like, RPG game like this. Because then you have an actual, like, good reason to go around asking a bunch of questions, learning all the lore and stuff. And it's not just, oh, I was in Skyrim and they almost cut my head off, and now I'm just wandering around. Like, no hate to Skyrim at all. I love that game. It's one of my favorites, but you know what I mean. Would be interesting to have a bit more of a, like, career and reason. Like, being a hero in a fantasy game like Skyrim makes sense. But there's a lot of other games I'm thinking of, like Fallout. Like, even Fallout New Vegas, you get to Benny stuff, and you mostly just continue on from there because it's interesting for the player, though. Like, I don't know if a real person who went through all that would actually do any of the things in Fallout New Vegas. At least most other people. Whereas this, yep, you're playing as a cop with amnesia. So you can insert whatever political views you want. I'll do all that. It's all good. Alright, let's go up through Kuna's roof, see if there's anything there. Yes. Cool lab, good. That's stuck in my head, man. It's really stuck in my head. Alright, let's put on our cop uniform and talk to those jerks. I wanna wear this song on my neck.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Yes? What is it?
He looks like an ugly version of Lestat from Interview with a Vampire. I'm sorry. He does, though. Like, that's what he's making me think of, kind of. Like, I know he's not that, but, like, he's definitely someone Harry knew in his past. I can get that much out of it. And he's offended about it, either because I think he liked Harry before that. Because of just... So that sucks that, like, Harry don't know who he is at all. I don't care because Kim is probably the coolest cop on the planet anyway, so I don't care. Although Kim wouldn't like it if I was hurting someone's feelings, probably. Someone that, like, if they were a friend, I owe something to them. See, I feel like I should be able to step over that. Like, maybe I need to zoom in to see why I can't. Oh, okay, I thought that was like a plank signal, but that's actually not. But these are planks I can walk up right now. Yeah, cool. There we go. It's also interesting, the fixed camera angle, what that does for the gameplay too. And exploration. It's not like Silent Hill where you can just hold the left trigger and it will turn a little bit for you. I bet that's all with the blue door. That stuff. That all has stuff to do with the blue door. Oh. I'm gonna look out that window there again. And see
Behind
what it
the
might.
dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn, you see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single thicket over a period of circa 50.
So we'll wait for it to fade and do that. Maybe he knows something about those cops actually.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Guard, I saw another
Another
thing at the
thing.
whirling.
Great. I love those. Yes?
Never mind.
You see a heavy steel.
Right. I don't know why I was like trying to go out the winter door for a second then. Or the summer door, I guess. To the way. Not supposed to go out in winter, and I think it's kind of obvious that it's winter still in this game.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to... Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Sounds like a cover story to me.
Look, as detective. I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative for a person from Grad, you think.
Oh, so they grow apples in Grad?
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Yekokata is not in the south, and they definitely don't grow apples there.
Yeah? Says who?
It's literally in the zone of, or it's literally in the name, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe.
Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own homes.
You keep saying koikos. What does that actually mean?
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk, those degenerates from Grad.
Okay, so it's an ethnic slur.
Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise?
So, can I see these apples?
Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
Relax, you've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
You said something about the rights and privileges of lorrymen.
Yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
And that's a privilege?
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient, very prestigious.
So it's kind of a union.
Hell no. It's a guild. Invitation only. Unions work for the rich fucks. They're basically the same. Been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit, but you can't replace experience. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck 'em right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter.
Right, I'm going. See if there's anything more to talk about with Razorhead, just because he's funny as hell. Obviously, my character is not aligned with him. Although, next playthrough, I kind of want to try to just pick up every ideology I can hold at once. See what happens.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples.
I love how he pronounces the word racist. Racist.
Welcome,
Racist.
Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenological grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Damn, imagine if a looks maxer outlined every looks maxing thing he was bragging about, it just circled every. That's because that sounds kind of like what his tattoos are like. I'm gonna zoom in after the convo.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw,
I've been
for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
This is hilarious. Are you sure? I mean, your jaw is clearly an atavistic stigmata.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
Kim, what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
That will be our lucky racist.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant
says
does
anything, I
not
just want to
flinch.
laugh my ass off.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Leave. There has to be a way past them, but like I can't get that menu up. Maybe if like we talk to him about the races again, but like I think I lost my opportunity to like pretend to you know, agree.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Let's go over that funky race classification again.
There is nothing funky about them. I
Alright,
cannot
let's insult him again with the
what else we
tattoos.
have. Racist.
Welcome, he must think.
I...
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Your earlobes are too big.
The size of the earlobes is not a real craniometric criteria. Everyone knows this.
So when it applies to him, it just doesn't matter.
Your earlobes are flawless, Jean-Luc.
Yes.
You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
So, this is really funny. Imagine like someone super racist actually going up to a cop and like saying, that would be fucking hilarious, man. Interesting. So one of my ancestors was Sir Latif, and the other Vesper.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
Ah, man. Why is this one of the funniest? I like how they write people that they obviously disagree with ideologically. Like, this game does not endorse racism at all, but it writes one of the most interesting racist characters ever. That's up there with like the guy from American History X for very different reasons. Even the like lorry driver guy is kind of interesting. Let's talk to this little guy over here.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Where are you from, Sailing?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
You're from the Apricot Suzerainty, right?
The lieutenant winces at the words, slightly.
Oh no.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say that you're from... Pronounce it painstakingly. Seaguy?
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. But the apricot suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Right, but isn't it only a shithole because of Revachol?
If you say so, officer. I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. Whatever's good for business is good for me.
I'll leave you to it for now. I bet there's like more stuff here actually. Oh.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane endures the wintry gusts with ease.
Piss off, nature! Punches the tree.
The hawthorn tree is not an inanimate object. It is a living thing. The thunk against the bark echoes with discontent. The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane endures the wintry gusts with ease.
Good hawthorn tree. Pat the tree.
The hurt feelings of the tree are not alleviated by this sudden display of collective emotion. You manipulative bastard.
Aw.
The younger stems and branches are adorned with
Oh.
sharp thorns.
I actually pissed the tree off.
Oh, whatever. This barely registers as damage.
There must be a way up there. There's got to be. That old lady's gonna die, and then I'm gonna be able to get through some sort of gate. Maybe I'll get something new from that old lorry driver's thing if I look at it again.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The back, a book with
Racist nationalist paraphernalia.
the driver as a large. It is the seal of royalist era.
Likely, yes. This guy.
Yeah. That explains all of that. I had to double check because I need to figure out what to do next in the game. We could walk through those apartments.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes, and an RCM sticker.
Fuck you, mail delivery box.
There is a hollow ring as you kick the box. It sounds like it's mostly empty. Your toe hurts now. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that deface it.
You think so? You think it was cool?
I don't. Let's go.
Good mail delivery box. See if that cheers up Kim.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulations.
I behaved like a psychopath towards the mail delivery box. My mistake. I remember we smelled potatoes and misery in those like grates, so I think there might be something hiding somewhere. With all that. Da 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 da. Let's talk to Cindy. I bet there's something new to tell Cindy because we saw all her stuff in there.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire?
No. That looks very pretty in the daylight, actually. I like how a lot of gross kind of places have their own beauty to them in this game, too. Like a dingy, like, kind of torn apart place looks kind of pretty. And it makes ugly people and things look so ugly sometimes that they look a bit scary. Nothing for us. That room. I want to go into every door. I should have, like, gotten that door thought. But, like, I have to, like, increase a few more skill points in other places before I just, like, you know. That guy isn't gonna be in there this time. Damn. Oh, wait, we can talk to that old lady, see if there's anything good to tell her.
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman.
Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
Why is there a hole in the abandoned apartment?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
That's all. Thanks.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something.
I'm no one.
Okay, so
It's
there's
better.
nothing new
She
to talk.
hasn't spoken to anyone.
I bet there's some sort of tragic story to be told about her later. I'm the one without a soul. I'm the one with different fucking holes. Let's just break into our comrade's apartment. Yep, this must have been Steban's apartment.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier. More old bullet holes. At least half a century. A different era altogether.
Examine closer.
You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
You okay there?
Man, I started feeling really bad for a second.
Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at?
These bullet holes look like the bullet holes we saw before.
Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. But you're right. More old bullet holes from the revolution.
Man, how many people got shot during that revolution?
Plenty.
Let's break into the racist
The
apartment
door
again.
is closed again. You hear someone inside.
I can't. I know who's in there. It's Gary. Gary, the crypto fascist. Was there a thought bubble, or was that just... Oh, it's autosaving. Can't talk to her yet. Maybe I'm supposed to tell that lady at the church club everything. Let's talk to the old man again.
Oh, sorry, officer. What do you want?
I want to go over a few more things about Renee, if that's okay.
Yes?
What about René? We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that... Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
Some right-wing royalist slogan?
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
I'm not gonna tell him old people die, you better get ready to. That's
Yes, we are.
It is what it is. I just don't know anymore.
It's like one of the worst things you could say. I wonder if I can talk more to this guy now that we got, like... That might be a good idea.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Never mind. Hello, hello. Nothing to do there. Let's look at our clipboard again, because I think that's now that I have a new
It's the ledger you found in the trash. a cabbage of papers hanging from the board. Without resistance or sound, you stare at the card, willing your hand to move. It refuses. Its two octopuses are smiling, reaching their... It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe one.
Mind then. Let's see what's in here. There's like anything more in it. No. Oh right, we were gonna go to that church and talk to the scientist lady there. Talk to her some more.
Yes, what is it?
Welcome back.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Internalize the hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along. Feel it.
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified. You will have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely formed qualities called hardcore. You test your limits, surpass them, dance till you drop, dance till you die, if you must. Jumping around, as this sort of music requires, is actually a taxing physical activity and should be dignified with a sports suit.
I'm thinking of wearing sports apparel as my hardcore getup to maximize mobility awareness. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I am going to truly wreck myself as a machine of modern party in a final showdown between flesh and spirit.
That's a good way to go.
Take care, Noid.
Oh, hey, man, It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring.
But just imagine.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about.
Goodbye, officer.
Yeah. Same thing happened again.
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
The mother of human.
I want to find the Crabman again. Why can't I talk to Crabman? Where did Crabman go? He's hiding around somewhere. Maybe he only comes out at night.
An old door worn by.
Unopenable. Saddest thing to hear. Anyone new to ring on the phone?
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling.
I'm tired.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
What are you tired of?
Writing. I hate writing so much. But I have to get back to it.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens. Lucky you, the call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
Alright, dial a random number with my eyes closed.
You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial, then pull down on the number, then move one up, and repeat the motion, twice. Strange. This is not how you started before.
Keep dialing.
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
Keep dialing.
1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling.
There's more?
Yes. 45167451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication networks.
Finish it.
451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. A connection. An ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with the crack, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away. a distant network of phones. Calling. Calling in the night. Calling still.
Kim?
The lieutenant is too far away to hear your yelp. The sea wind blows.
Let it call more.
Calling. 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 Calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Hello?
Hello.
Who is this?
I am a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind and abolish the classes. I will raise the dead.
You're not a revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk.
Oh, no.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
I'm not drunk or high, I'm just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to me? Or to talk to you?
Oh, God.
Hey.
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here. It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
Where are you going in 2 hours?
To work.
Where?
The academy, where I work.
The academy? That sounds better than my job. I'm happy.
No response, only a sigh. The connection crackles like burning paper.
Where are you? You sound like you're in another world.
I'm in Morova, sleeping.
22 million people live in Morova, the capital city of Grad. It is the capital of the world after Revachol was destroyed.
I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me.
What do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about already?
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset cramping up with pain.
My heart hurts. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Oh no, please stop. Please, let's just hang up.
I'm a law detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hanged man.
She does not answer anymore.
Can you help me solve it? I need to solve it. They won't take me back if I don't.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
Yeah, let's try calling her back.
You dial the number again. 26 pulls of the rotary dial. The machine eats the coin, and a terrifying ocean of distance rustles in your ear. In the middle of it, a familiar ring. Small, distorted. Calling, 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 calling.
Please.
I need to know who you are. Who are you?
Please. I'm going to hang up now, okay?
Phone hanging. Disconnect tone.
Damn. It's home because, like, a relationship of mine before it got ruined when I got blackout drunk and I have no idea what I did or said that night. She refuses to talk to me since that happened when we were like really close for so long before. So it's like I know that feeling too well. I don't know if I want to know what happened. I try not to think about it and just try not to drink too much, which I've succeeded at not drinking much overall. Other than my ostomy bag kind of makes me digest alcohol differently than I used to, so I'm trying to just stick to beer or cider until I get things fixed up a bit more. And try not to drink at all, but like, if I'm in a lot of pain and I'm out of painkillers, then I'll drink. Indeed. What is it? An interactable item.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved.
Flip through the pages.
Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
Let's do this.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine. D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston. G is for gamete.
Mm-hmm.
H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Eura. K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad. N is for nadir. O is for aureole. P is for perihelion.
Nod stoically.
Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for ultra. V is for vector. W is for Wahrheit. X is for xylophone. Y is for Ustava. Z is for zenith.
That's it?
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Kim, I know the alphabet now.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
That's so funny. Let's listen to another one of these guys' stories.
Tequila Sunset.
Have you got any more stories?
I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low. If you catch my drift.
Here, I've got a potent Pilsner.
Not much, but it will do. The tale I'm about to tell you is an urban legend particular to Martinez. That said, I first heard it from a former bicycle courier in Coron. There are many variations on the basic story, and the details often conflict. What everyone agrees on is that nobody knows the exact nature or identity of the phenomenon.
Are you telling the story of the headless...
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. Summer of 44. 17-year-old Gertrude Het is walking home from a late shift at the harbor. It's almost midnight. She stops for a cigarette near the canal. Our heroine finds herself enjoying the peace and quiet the canal provides. What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. Startled, she turns around, and what does she see?
A horse?
Well, yes, but it's the man on the horse that's of interest here. A man...
The pause is long and dramatic.
with no head on his shoulders, wearing a found tracksuit, searching for the legendary found cap that went missing when he lost his head.
Wait, I thought the headless Fallen Rider rode a bull. Show him the figurine.
I thought that he rode a headless pig.
Well, there are many versions of this story, the most peculiar of which has the headless found rider riding on the back of another headless man.
That sounds pretty implausible to me.
If I hadn't lost my keys that one time, I'd agree with you. But life is a cruel mistress. Gertrude Het may have been the first to witness the headless found rider, but she wasn't the last. Oh no.
Tell him about the two feminists by the locks.
What?
Fuck, Rosemary, they were dating. No one said they were feminists. Everyone always misremembering this stuff.
This wouldn't be the De Ponte Delgado case, would it?
What? You know it.
I've read the case file, but please, go on.
Right. Early autumn of 46. Ula de Ponte and Eva Delgado are fishing near the waterlock long after the sun has set. The wind picks up. A sky already dark now blackens. Water starts falling from above, the first cold rain of the season. The women are caught in the downpour. They act quickly. Eva gathers the rods whilst Ula turns around to reach for the tackle box. When she sees something, her shriek is so violent that the residents of the nearby apartment building believe lightning has struck. But there is no lightning. Only a heavy downpour and the silhouette of the headless found rider looming on the horizon. Ula makes a run for the shore, but Eva slips on a wet rock and disappears into the cold, cold canal with nary a sound.
Oh no.
Her body is never recovered.
What did the case file say? Asked Kim.
Naturally, Ula de Ponte became the prime suspect in the disappearance of Eva Delgado. De Ponte maintained that it was the so-called headless found rider and that she ran, fearing for her life. During the investigation, it became apparent that there was a love triangle, the third party being some small-time businessman. I don't remember the exact details. The leading theory was that an argument broke out on the jetty and De Ponte pushed Delgado into the canal, then cooked up this stupid cover story.
Was she arrested?
No, She committed suicide before she could be taken into custody. They found her in the bathroom with a rifle, her face slowly peeling off the ceiling. Not a pretty scene.
Man, that's some grisly detail. Oh well, here's to another case closed. Anyway, that's the story of the Headless Fallen Rider. Pretty crazy, huh?
Who was the headless rider before he died?
Well, Tequila, that's part of the legend. No one knows for sure. There are a couple of possibilities, though. Some say he was an undercover cop who blew his cover and got beheaded by the vicious gang he had infiltrated. Now he rides, searching for his lost-found cap, plotting revenge. Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during a steeplechase, ended up in somebody's backyard, and got decapitated by an exceptionally taut clothesline. Personally, I think he was just some guy who hanged himself from a really tall tree, and the fall was so violent that his head came clean off. Coincidentally, at that exact moment, a horse happened to pass under him, and his beheaded corpse mounted it, where it remains to this day. But then, no one really knows.
For some reason, this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all.
I've got to agree, your theory sounds the most plausible.
Isn't it? All the pieces fit together perfectly. That's how I know it's right. Anyway, to each his own. You want to hear any other stories?
That's nothing. I've got an even crazier story.
Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
The gnome of Jerome dissolves its victims with acid.
Acid gnomes? Sounds like a stupid, low-concept band name.
I've already seen some weird shit on this case. A headless jockey in a tracksuit fits right in.
Hard to argue with that, I suppose.
That's the reality situation for you. You think you got a handle on it, then blam! It throws some wild shit at you. That's why it's critical to stay well hydrated.
Okay, whatever became of the headless fallen rider?
No one knows. Some say he stalks Martinez to this day, and can be seen near the canal when the clock strikes midnight. Ooh.
He won't, though, because it's just a stupid legend.
Aye, I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced.
Have you got any more urban myths?
I actually do have one. The strangest of them all. But I'll need to fortify myself before I can tell that one. Do you have anything to fortify old Doom Spiral? Tell me you got some story juice.
I don't have any on me right now.
If you find any, I'd be extremely grateful.
Be seen ya.
Okay, let's step aside for a second. I have something I want to talk about. I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
My style? What about it?
I'm glad you finally started dressing a little more like an officer of the RCM. Keep it up.
You like this? I feel it's really cramping my style.
You're an officer of the RCM, not some bon vivant. You know the expression, the clothes make the man? The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
Okay, You're a sharp-dressed man. We could be style buddies.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective. Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. East Delta Commerce Center? This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
Let's see if there's more to say. Yep, this case. See what happens if we warn the guy about the whole, like,
It's you again.
hole in reality.
What is it? Again. Just get the debt.
Good one, Titus.
Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
I don't have to. One of them was, more complicit than others.
That's for the courts in Les Jardins to decide, not for the officer making an arrest, which we all know you won't be. What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report.
No. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
About fucking time.
I'm gonna put everything that will increase my perception on. I guess I have everything that can increase perception. Let me just make sure I don't have anything that decreases it on.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. You see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single thicket. Over a pair of nothing, just black tangles like the hair of an old woman, motionless. The wind in the yard doesn't reach the hawthorn, nor does the light come in from this window.
Okay. We can't use that bench. I'm gonna see if, like, it will let me sit at a bench so I can just pass the time a little bit. Not that one. I wonder if I can ask him about what's over there.
Everything's still cool. You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing. Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
This doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought. We've got to keep the flow of goods moving. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
It's just nature powerful. It's just nature powerful. Economies expand, weak economies go extinct.
I can't go extinct, officer. I've got kids to feed. Once
You find your hands deep in tattered and the box smells like cat piss, or like an old person with no money.
economical, but also shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
I don't want either of those glasses because they both have a negative effect. So. I feel like with the right things, I'd be able to climb the tree over that fence or something. Nope, not going in that room. Don't know why, like, I keep walking into random rooms that I've already been inside of. I probably need another Adderall pretty soon. Oh, that looked like something else to me for a second. You know, when you look at something and suddenly it looks like something you hadn't looked at before, and then you like look again and it's like, oh yeah. The opposite of deja vu. Scared the fuck out of me. My mom just walked in. I don't know if Xander can hear you. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Let me put the be right back screen on, because